Hi there and welcome back to Pierpoint Custom Rod Building and Repair. Just got this tip section that's come into the workshop. It's a Zziplex M4GT and the tip's become damaged. The inserts popped out and then we've got a split just on the side there, so that's got to come off. So just assessing this now, I can see it's got a bit of a spade or a spear just underneath the thread work there, so all that needs to come off and a new one ordered. So before we start, tools you're going to need: sharp knife, don't forget your safety glove and a heat source. The heat source, you make sure you've got your fire extinguisher and your fire bucket close to hand, and when you take it off you're going to need your digital calipers to measure the diameter of the tip and the internal tube bore size. Now don't forget, because there's a bit of thread work involved here now, you're going to have to take that off and replace it, so it needs to be orange. So we found a perfect match for that, and that's the Fuji, and it's the colour 015 and it's the NOCP. So we're going to apply a little bit of heat to this tip top now, so don't forget your safety glove. Okay, get the tip section up on your block of wood and your protective cover there just to protect the rest of the blank, and then all you're going to do is just apply a little bit of heat, not too much, just to soften that. Okay, and then we can use our sharp knife just to go up that spear, okay, up that extra little bit there, and just take that off, and you'll see that that will peel off quite nicely, quite quickly. Okay, now we're hoping that the whole tip section's been put on with hot melt glue, so that's coming off quite quickly, nice and easy. That's what we want to see. Okay, just a little bit holding it there, and then we can clean the rest of the thread up in a moment. So all we want to work on is just getting that tip off for the time being. Okay, and then just release as much as you can round the bottom of that tip section, because that might be what's holding it onto the rod. So hopefully it's been put on with hot melt glue, so we'll just give that a bit of heat, and then hopefully, hey presto, it just pulls off. Okay, a little bit of work to do there. So when that's off, what we need to then do is work out the diameter of that tip, and it's in the region of, it's about 12 mil. Okay, so hopefully you can see that, and you'd normally measure to the edges of the insert, but we haven't got an insert on this one, so that's a 12 mil. And then we need to do the internal tube bore size, so we need to measure the end of the tip, so roughly where that's going to be going, and then we can see on our digital calipers we're looking at, that says about a 3.3, so somewhere in the region of about a 3.6. So that's a 12 mil tip with a 3.6 internal tube bore size. Definitely haven't got that in stock, so I'm going to have to order it from Guides and Blanks, and we'll get that one done, and then hopefully that'll just arrive in a couple of days, and then we can get that new tip section put on. So I need to clean this up a little bit now, so just taking that little bit of thread off. Okay, just down there, not too much heat. There's my safety gloves, so just in case, because you're cutting towards yourself now. Okay, and then just start to peel that off. Okay, we've got a good piece of thread there, so that can just come off and be unwound. So that's quite a good position to be in, that we've actually got a thread to work with. So that comes off quite easily. So once you've softened that high build anyway, that can just be unwound, which is quite good because it just protects the blank and stops you scraping away with your sharp knife anyway. Okay, so we can just unwind that all the way down, and then when the new tip arrives we can just bind that back on. So all we need to do then is just find a little bit of emery paper, and then we just clean that up. Okay, just being careful. You can see there's just a little bit of high build on there. Okay, clean that up, just rub it down. So a little bit of emery paper on there just to get rid of that excess high build, and then we'll be absolutely fine. Okay, might need a little bit more heat, but generally it's as quick as that. So once that tip arrives, we'll just clean that up, put the new tip on, a little bit of thread work, and then the customer will be back there on the beaches fishing with that one before too long. So just checking for size, I've got in stock the BM-GAT, which is black, and it's a 12 mil 3.6 internal tube bore, so I'm just going to try that for size, and it fits. So at least I'm in the right area now. Obviously it's black and the original was stainless steel. So what I need to make sure is that I can order that now, because I've now definitely got the right size. Okay, and obviously that will then match up with the rest of the tip. And once I've done that, I'll put the thread on. So there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to log in to my YouTube channel, where you'll get plenty more hints, tips, tools and techniques. And if you need any help with your rod building, just message me, and then we're happy to contribute to your rod building journey. Thanks a lot.